Former Australian football star Julian Burton knows all about making choices. On the football field, he chose to be the best he could be, no matter how tough the opposition. Later, when he found himself facing one of the most horrific moments in Australian history, the Bali bombing, he chose once again. Instead of letting that moment rule his life, he chose to see it as a lesson and once again be the best he could be. Where many would have given in to the pain and despair, Julian chose to rethink his life and see the positive side of facing the worst life has to offer and surviving.
You know, it's a question that I get asked often is, has Bali changed my life? No, it never has. It just reinforced to me what life is all about. And that's the ability to give, to surround yourself with good, strong, loving people, to be true to yourself, to be authentic, to be passionate, to be committed. Because without those qualities, without those morals, without those values, I think you'd struggle in life. But that's only my choice.
At first, Julian admits he felt unsure about talking about a moment in which people had died. But then he realised that he'd been given a unique chance. As a teacher, he knew the importance of getting students to actually listen to what you had to say. And his story of survival, he knew, was enough to get anyone's attention.
I've just been very fortunate with the opportunities that I've got with professional speaking, where I've travelled Australia both speaking to corporate groups and school groups. And all it is exactly what I did as a teacher. Stood up in front of people and communicated and had a conversations with people. And I think it's just something that I really enjoyed and I'm passionate about because it's all about people. And I think if I can make a difference to people's lives, that's fantastic. But sometimes when I speak, what you hear back and the questions that you get asked makes a difference to me. And it's all about having a simple conversation between two people, and I love that. So I'm very fortunate to have the opportunity to do what I love.
It'd be a stupid question if I was to ask that, whether you suffered as a part of the Bali bombing. And as part of our school, King Khalid, Islamic School of Victoria, I would just like to say sorry. Sorry from the deepest, from the bottom of our hearts. Obviously, not all of the Muslims in the world would say the same thing, and these people in our eyes are and were wrong. For whatever reasons they may justify, that is not Islam. For in our holy book, the Quran, whoever kills one human being is like he has killed the whole world, and whoever saves a human being is like he has saved the whole world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and I say that on behalf of all the people that are involved in the Bali bombings. So thank you very much.
Moving forward, the former first-class footballer and teacher has built on that new goal, a career in public speaking, by sharing his view that life is always about choice, not chance.
In a nutshell, I think that throughout life, every day we have the ability to choose. From the day that you wake up, you have the ability to choose the attitude that you're going to have for the day. You have the ability to choose when you walk out to have a hot shower, to have a cold shower. You have a choice to whether you're going to brush your teeth or not brush your teeth. To right at the end of the night whether you choose to do your homework or not do your homework. So my attitude is that life is about choices. Life isn't easy. You have some great successes, but I think you choose to create those successes.
The most important thing in life, Julian emphasises, is to remember that you can really do anything if you put your mind to it. And remember 4 simple things.
If you've got a mixture of passion, authenticity, commitment and resilience, I think you've got 4 big key qualities to be successful in life with anything that you do. And those 4 qualities will have a major play in your life, whether it's sport, your career, your family and more importantly, to yourself.
Even the toughest problems can be overcome if you stick to those 4 qualities, he says. And never be afraid to look for advice from friends, family or others in your life. Just talking with those close to you can help stop a small problem becoming a larger one.
If you do not know how to approach your family or your guardian, pick someone who you can trust and go and practice that conversation. And no matter what happens, you just make sure you have that conversation, because once you have the conversation and you get your worries, your ideas or whatever off your chest, you will feel a lot better. And the other big thing about this is I really believe these are conversations that people are afraid of having. So if there's something bothering you, you have that conversation. I call them interrogating conversations, because they're conversations that people do not want to have, and they keep living their life by not having these conversations. They just get more frustrated.
For Julian, helping people start those conversations is a big part of his involvement in Step to the Future. Instead of seeing the forums as an excursion, going out for a day with friends and learning something minor, students can make a choice to get something more, something that will stay with them for life.
It's a life-changing experience, not a day-changing experience, because what you get the opportunity to do is to listen to speakers, and you get the opportunity to communicate with speakers, not only about the memorable good moments in life, but also the challenging times in life and how they dealt with them. And because they are honest, authentic speakers, and they're people that are willing to share their stories with you. And the thing is that what you'll get from you, they can share these stories with you because they've been there and done that.
It's also a chance for him to help students learn something very close to him since Bali, his Burns Trust, and how they can help. When
you're laying in a bed and you're immobilised and you can't move, and you look at yourself and it's not who you were, you really heavily rely on the support that you get and the support that you receive from people. And it was that inspiration that drove me to give something back. And at the moment I just think it's something that needs to be done, and I'm passionate about it and I'm committed towards it. And if the Burns Trust can do that, I'll look back one day and think, well, out of Bali there was a positive, and that was a big positive come out of it. If people are inspired to raise funds for the Julian Burton Burns Trust, the obvious way is to go to our website, which is burnstrust.com.au. On there is our phone number, so if you want to speak to me directly, please give me a call, because that's what we're here for, and I think together we can make a big difference to the communities across Australia.
Life is not a challenge. Life is an opportunity. An opportunity for you to become who you've ever want to be and to do whatever you want to do. But you've got to choose that. Because that's why I think we live by choice and not by chance.